Hey everybody, how you doing? Your friendly real estate neighborhood broker, Jason Lopez, here at FridayRecap2. So it's been a week of changes. For most of you affiliated with FridayRecap2, you're well aware of the situation. I've sent emails out, so hopefully you've been getting those and understand exactly what's going on. If not, feel free to give me a call. I'd love to talk with you. I've talked with several of you already, and I've even sent some information out regarding some of the things that are going on. So definitely check in with me. But I did want to jump right into the Friday recap. We've got some interesting information this past week. I want to make sure you're up to date so you have some good things to discuss over the weekend with your clients. So first up on the list, I want to talk about the National Association of Realtors announcing that the first-time home buyers out there are helping to drive an increase in sales. Sales are actually up 9.4% in September. That's from August to September, according to the National Association of Realtors. That is an increase in sales volume for 5 out of the last 6 months. So some good things happening, and a lot of that, again, being driven by those first-time buyers, and in particularly the tax credit, which we're going to talk a little bit about. If you adjust these numbers seasonally, what we're talking about is an annual rate of about 5.57 million sales of existing single-family homes, townhomes, condos, and co-op properties in September, which was also up 9.2% from a year ago. So again, some good things happening. That's actually the highest rate of sales in more than 2 years. So a mark that hasn't been seen since July '07. When homes were selling at an annual pace of about 5.73 million. So total housing inventory of sales at the end of September fell 7.5%. We talked about this, guys. We're seeing fewer homes on the market. That's why we're still seeing a lot of issues with buyers having to write multiple offers before they can get into homes. So we're actually looking at an inventory of about 3.6 million existing homes, or a 7.8 month supply at the current sales pace, which is actually down about 9% in August. So some interesting things happening out there. More volume going on, more sales, but fewer inventory, less homes to choose from, and of course that's all going to be affecting price and things like that. I did want to kind of piggyback on that and talk a little bit about the tax credit, which we talked about a few weeks ago. The California Association of Realtors is actually calling for swift adoption of the Dodd-Lieberman-Isaacson amendment to extend the homebuyer tax credit for first-time buyers. Today, the California Association of Realtors called for the U.S. Senate to swiftly adopt the Dodd-Lieberman-Isaacson amendment, which would extend and amplify the hugely successful first-time homebuyer tax credit until June 30th of 2010. We know it's set to expire November 30th, so we're looking at an extension through the end of June 2010. James Liptak, the president of the California Association of Realtors, said, quote, "The success of the homebuyer tax credit and its positive impact on the real estate market is clear. According to our research, nearly 40% of first-time buyers said they would not have purchased a home if the federal tax credit for first-time home buyers was not offered." 40%, guys. So this really underscores the significance of that tax credit to the housing market's recovery here in California. The Dodd-Lieberman-Isaacson amendment would expand the credit by removing the first-time buyer requirement and instead would apply to all home buyers. So now we're looking at a situation, guys, where it's not just the first-time buyers, but anybody that buys a home between now and the end of June could qualify for the tax credit. The amendment also would increase the qualifying income limits to $150,000 for single buyers and $300,000 for those who file joint income tax returns. So you're probably going to see some red alerts sent out via email from the California Association. Get with your senator, be it Feinstein or Boxer, and demonstrate your support for this home buyer credit here. And let's get this thing passed. We can get it expanded. Very important piece of legislation, guys, that's on the table. And as realtors, I think we see on the street every day the firsthand effects on the positive effects that the tax credits had. So definitely get involved, voice your opinion, and you can probably do that through the California Association of Realtors website, car.org, and make your voice heard, and let's get that tax credit extended. I also wanted to talk about a couple of other things that kind of came up this week. Really interesting piece of technology, a new website that was launched by a division of First American. Most of us are familiar with First American because of their title insurance. This is the First American CoreLogic division, CoreLogic, and they launched a new tool recently called eProperty Watch. ePropertywatch.com is the website. And it's a free service offered to all homeowners and real estate professionals. You may not be familiar with First American CoreLogic, but they've been supplying property data services to lenders, appraisers, and real estate agents for decades. The top lenders in the United States use the property data provided by CoreLogic to over 600,000 professionals. Now, for the first time, they're bringing some of this technology directly to homeowners as well. So if you go to ePropertywatch.com, and I would recommend that you refer your clients or your homeowners, your friends, your family. You can even set them up on there. And what it does, it basically tracks real estate data and information in their neighborhood. So it'll send an email alert out whenever a home goes into foreclosure in the neighborhood, as an example. There's also a security feature, so you know what's going on with your home's chain of title. Is there anything, property taxes, liens, anything along those lines that are going to affect your property as well? So pretty neat little service. Again, ePropertywatch.com. You can check that out online. Definitely recommend you to do that. All right, so that's it for the Friday recap, guys. We got a lot of things going on, obviously, and again, feel free to reach out to me. Let's touch base. Let's talk. I'm here. I'd love to hear from you. And we're going to get back on track next week. We've got a lot of things going on, big pipeline of deals. We're excited about our closings for October. Anything you can get in, be sure to send your new contracts in to our central operations, and you can email that in, centralops@realestate.com. Copy me on it. We'll get your file squared away, and you can also get with Becca. I've sent her information out. She is going to be doing some transaction coordination, and you can deal directly with her. So appreciate all of your positive support, messages. Means a lot. We're here, business as usual. So let's have a great weekend. Thanks, guys. Take care.